this version. Someone was saying, that is a different version of it, and I'm like, this is the original. This is the writer of the song, Keith Green. Oh Lord, you are beautiful. And it brought us to 8 minutes after the hour of 1 p.m. This Monday, it's the 2nd of November, new month, and we are grateful to the Lord for giving us an opportunity to be alive and to be living. So you are listening to Agape FM. Please make sure that you go and like and share our page on Facebook. It is Agape FM. This is Midday Talk with Lozuko, and we do this thing Monday till Saturday from 1 p.m. Until 3 o'clock. And now we have our guest here with us in studio, and we'll be talking with her. I'll introduce her, but before I do that, let me go to a quick ad, and then after that, we'll start. Yes, please. And also, if you have a question that you'd like to ask our guest, or if you have a comment that you'd like to give as we will be having this conversation, we have our WhatsApp number, that is 067 067 Today I'm sitting down and I'm talking to Sonia Strumpfer, who is a professional artist that lives in Port Elizabeth. She heads up an art community called Recreate. She organizes art exhibitions, retreats, workshops, and conferences. And she loves to bring artists together, encouraging them into a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ, being equipped, trained, and skilled. That's what she does. Quick about her: she was born in Cape Town. She matriculated in Pretoria and studied at the University of Port St. believe for a BA degree in communication. After graduating, she worked for National Press in Cape Town. Wanting to further and develop her art, she studied watercolor painting in her free time, and she studied with Johan Coetzee. After moving to Port Elizabeth in 1998, she trained in oil painting under Rina and Duncan Stewart. Her debut exhibition was in 2001. Sure, she's been doing this.
Were you born?
They were still beating me to eat at that time. Like, eat your food, or you will not go to school, or we'll call the police if you don't finish eating your food. That's what happened when you're doing your first or your debut exhibition. That's it. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Welcome, first of all, to Agape.
Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
No, I'm good. This is the day that the Lord has made, so let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Yes. When did you find the love for arts and for painting? Because you went to study communications. Was it there before you studied communications, or was it in the process of you being in varsity? When did it find you?
I've always been doing artistic things and being interested in drawing. In school, I didn't have art. So when I got to university, I wanted to study art, but I couldn't because it wasn't a subject at that stage. So, but it was also like a hobby, in the back of my mind. So, yes. And then life happens, and you go on, and I've had other works, other jobs that I did, but it was always a hobby in the background, and I knew I could do it, and I knew I had a passion for it. So when I had the free time, I did art.
But as you are doing it, are you like, I'm preparing to do you at a greater scale, or you were just like, I love this, let me just do it? Yeah. Or as it is a hobby, varsity, as you are working, things like that, at the back of your mind, are you thinking that I'm still going to do this? This is still going to be me helping others, teaching others are doing it, or?
No, I never thought I would. At that stage, it wasn't like an option And art was like, a hobby, not really a passion and a work. And yeah, so I never thought I would do this.
Oh, okay. And you said that you have, or you organizes exhibitions, retreats, workshops, so that people, to encourage them into a deeper relationship with Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Now, what I want to find out is, did the when because you painted before you had this beautiful relationship that you have with Jesus Christ, am I correct?
Yes and no. I've always had a relationship with the Lord. I was
Okay.
like grown up in a
Christian
home,
family,
but
yes.
then I had to make a decision, and that came in the second year on varsity, that I made a conscious decision to follow Him.
Yes.
So then things started to divert, and after years passed, and I even ended up doing nursing also. So I took a lot of detours.
Curves.
Like you'll see in that painting a little bit later that I explain. But God has a plan for you that's been written before the foundation of the earth. But it takes time, and it takes years, and it takes other people, and things happen. It just doesn't come overnight. So it's a process, and I'm glad where I am today.
How long does it take for you to finish your work? Let's say a painting like the one that you're going to show us.
I would say like 2 weeks or so, but it's never the same. Some goes quickly, and some you really battle, and some are never finished. And some you can do in an hour.
Yes.
Yes, it's not like a time frame really.
And also, an interesting thing that I want to find out, is it like before you start painting, you have a finished product, or you just start, and then when you continue the following day, it's like, okay, let me continue, I see this, and then next week when you come back again, it's like, I don't like that, let me change it. Because musicians, they write lyrics, right? And then they will twerk and be like, okay, let me change this to be my bridge, let me change this to be my chorus, okay, I don't like this, let me change it, I don't like this line, it doesn't fit well. So is it like that also with painting, where you come 3 weeks after and like, let's change that?
Yeah, no, it's definitely that way. I go with a plan, and sometimes I've got a photograph, but it doesn't necessarily stay like that. It changes, and it's got to do with where you are in your life. Also, people influence you. They call trends, even things that people want in their home. Like, I mean, some people don't like seascapes, that won't sell, so I must think of that also.
Okay.
Though it's God inspired, I must think like a business also what will sell, what's gonna work,
what's in, what's the trend now.
Yes, I don't want to be like that, but unfortunately
you have to, because something has to come inside the stomach. and things like that. Because you say that it's business, you also have to look for trends. It's work, so you constantly have to do it.
You have to go to the studio and work.
Exactly. But there's definitely places where it best finds you, where it's like, oh my goodness, this is my best work yet. And where is those places? And we were talking earlier, and I said that some people, art finds them in dark places of their lives. They lose a loved one, and then they will create magic, they will create something great, and that's the inspiration. Some people, it's something great, it's the wedding, it's whatever. So where's the best place for the art to find you, where you create things that are out of this world?
It's from a relationship with the Lord, and it's really day to day commitment, and to keep going in the same direction for a very long time. Now, about 20 years ago, the Lord gave me a dream, and in this dream I was running on a road, on a huge highway, and I know it was me, and it was almost coming like from a side road into this highway. You can see this on this painting here. And there was all kinds of distractions, all kinds of people having parties and having picnics, and want me to, come and sit with them. But I heard the Lord's voice that said, if you don't keep your eye on the horizon, on the destiny, on your vision, on where you are heading, you are going to miss it. You're going to be late. And I kept on running, and people came alongside me, and they ran with me.
Okay.
So that's what I say. It's also always keeping your eyes fixed on what's ahead of you, what's your purpose. And that's what I always say to the other people. You have to know why God created you. What is this thing that only you can do? And that will inspire other people, that will draw other people to the Lord. And so this is what this painting is all about. It's there's a horizon. You keep your eyes on the horizon, and there's this road coming in, and all these dark things and the red. The dark things is the bad things in life that happens. And the red is the blood of Jesus that coming to cover it, and the white obviously is his redemption, his peace. And so we must keep our eyes on, on him. Where are we running to? Where are we going to? What is my purpose in life? And for me, I only found out late in life, unfortunately. So I don't want that for the younger generation.
True.
So that's why I really want to have these conferences, have these retreats, have this people that know why God created them, because He is the creator.
Wow, awesome. How often do you meet people who get your work? People that go attend an exhibition and it's like they were there when you were doing the work. How often do you meet such people where they are like, they understand exactly the interpretation of it? And so these are two questions. How often do you meet such people, and how does that make you feel as an artist?
It's a wonderful feeling, because then you heard the Lord right. And it's sometimes people, different things will speak to different people.
True.
But that one person will come and say, wow, that thing really spoke to me, or I see this, or I see that. And it's not necessarily that I intentionally put that thing down there. It's just the way that the Lord's speaking to them and drawing them into the painting. And I want more of that. I want, to really paintings to speak in a sense, in a visual way.
Yeah, sure. So if you did your debut in 2001, when are you planning to start your school? Where you take in people who, because you say that there were not schools at your time, you wanted, but you said it's going to be a hobby because there are no institutions where you can go to learn. Is there a future plan maybe to take in people like you now that want to do it, but there are not enough places to go to study and further and pursue?
I've never studied art. I'm self-taught artist, and I took lessons with different people. But what I do is I know other people that can do it.
Okay.
So I would divert them. I know where they can go. Because they've got different talents and different things that they want to do, like drawing or watercolor, or there's all different genres in the art. It's so wide.
No.
But I know the artists, so I know where they can go. And I myself doesn't like teaching art. I've done it often. But that's not my passion. It's more to inspire the other artists.
Awesome. Earlier on, you said also, before we went on, that it is also a form of worship for you. That's how you express yourself when you are with the Lord and say what is inside of you. Please dwell on that for us shortly.
If I have the privilege to go into heaven, and I always thought, what would heaven be like, to be there forever? And I can just imagine all the colors and all the light, and the light influencing the colors. And I know here on earth we're just very limited with what we can do. But that's almost what's in my mind. Like at the moment I'm doing a lot of clouds, and a lot of different colors inside of the clouds. And I just, want to paint and create with the Holy Spirit to help me. And maybe sometime it would look like it looks in heaven, to bring heaven down to earth.
On earth.
And now I'm not there, but we've been praying that. We've been praying that for
Yes.
a long time, and the Lord will answer our prayers. So
Of
who
course.
knows what can happen?
That's true. That's true. Also, this Recreate program that you do, when did you start it? What is the vision? Because I did speak about it short, but I want you to explain it, what it is. When did you start it? What's the vision for Recreate?
In 2014, it actually the child of somebody else, and she wasn't an artist. She just felt that the Lord wanted to start a group. That was when Bethel just started with their art things and their school, the art renaissance and those things. And I started listening to their podcast and what they were doing and what the Lord's doing through the art. And this lady, Andrea is her name, and she gave it over to me. And we started at Harvest Christian Church, and I got all the artists together. And so we do different things, and then I always include them. So we'll do retreats or exhibitions and workshops. We've done a lot of workshops. And so it's like a group of artists that we're all different and we do different things, but we can support each other, we can advertise each other's what's happening.
Okay.
And then really what the main thing is to have art conferences and to include other.
So
like
you are big on
dancing.
collaboration.
I think that's where I'm going. To just get everybody organized.
All together.
Yes.
Oh wow, awesome. What's the one thing that what you want people to take from you if they look at your life and you wish that when we're looking at Sonia we would take and learn this from you? What's that one thing? If
to keep your eyes on the vision that the Lord put in front of you, because if you know where you're going, you won't stray.
yes.
So and let that be the Lord, and let He lead you, because He's the light and the life and the way. So if you keep your eyes on Him, you will stay on the road.
You will stay on the right track. Wow, Sonia, thank you so much for your time. You did explain the painting for us. Thank you. When you do the work, when things not go back to normal, but when there's an opportunity or there's a window for you to collaborate with a lot of people, would like for you to come back again.
Yes.
Tell us where it's happening, everything about that. So would really like to know. Maybe on that day we'll go and be there and interview a lot of different people with their work that they are doing.
Yes.
That would be awesome. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a blessing. That was Sonia. She's an artist here in Port Elizabeth. She started a very long time ago. But her debut was in 2001. Imagine. But also the love and the passion and the drive is still there even today. And she loves to collaborate with other artists and younger artists who are doing this thing. And her desire is that people will walk a deeper relationship and see the Lord. That was Sonia. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blessing. Midday Talk.